Hey guys, welcome back to Cafe Bagheri. I'm going to show you how to make these sausage rolls that I love. I use a French brioche roll. It's a very versatile roll. You can make dinner rolls or you can make sausage rolls, sweet kolaches. So we're going to show you how to make the dough, and then we're going to show you how to wrap it around link sausages to make our wonderful sausage rolls. You're going to love this. We'll be right back. This is a very simple dough to make as long as you know how to approach it. It's broken into 3 parts. Your yeast mixture has to be done first. 2/3 a cup of warm water. You add your tablespoon of sugar. The recipe is available under the post, by the way. 2.5 teaspoons of dry yeast, and then you're gonna give it a little stir to wake up the yeast. It's gonna be eating that sugar in the warm water bath, and it's gonna wake up. About 5 or 6 minutes, this is going to be bubbling. If your yeast was good, this is going to bubble and tell you that it's ready to go. So while this is resting and ready to bloom, we're going to go ahead and mix our dry ingredients. It's our 4 1/4 cups of flour. We're going to add our 1/2 cup of sugar and our 1.5 teaspoons of just regular table salt. Okay? So we're going to give this a very simple stir because it's going to get mixed in the dough machine. We have the whisk attachment on the dough machine. We're going to put our butter, which is room temperature, so it's soft butter. We'll put it in there, stick and a half of butter. Yum. Anything with that much butter in it has to be wonderful. So look at this. 3 eggs. These are farm eggs from my brother's farm. Shout out to Bezog. Bring it up and get it started. On medium speed, you do this until eggs and butter are thoroughly mixed. Then you're going to add your room temperature milk to that. If you have to, you stop it and push down the butter from the sides of your bowl just once or twice. We're going to add the yeast mixture into the egg and butter mixture and give it an initial whisk. Hey, that's now done. Make sure you get all the butter, the goodness, from the whisk. So we're going to add our dry ingredients into this guy and attach the dough hook and continue. I'm going to start with 1 scoopful of this, about 1 cupful of this, all over this. Then I'm going to attach my dough hook and get it going. There you go. We're ready here to go. Medium speed. And we're going to gradually add about a cup at a time. Give it about 30 seconds between each. Use a little pusher, a little spatula to push down. Be careful. If you have to stop the machine to do this, so be it. It's separating pretty cleanly from the sides. That means it's ready. It's been about 13 minutes. So just test and see with your temperature in the room and everything and the machine you have. It's somewhere between 12 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna take off the bowl. Look at that. See how easy that separates there? That means your dough is ready. So what you have here now is a very nice, buttery, semi-sweet brioche dough Very versatile. We're gonna use it in this case to make some brioche sausage rolls that are gonna be wonderful breakfast item with your coffee or tea. But you can make the best dinner rolls for your family gatherings, for Thanksgiving dinner, or hamburger buns. Makes the best slider buns. Some sesame seeds on there. So I'm gonna use my old trusty dough turner or dough blade or whatever you call that. Look at that. And if you need to, you can add some flour as needed to prevent it from sticking. So just knead it like that. At this point, we're gonna put the dough in a greased bowl and get it to rest and rise about double its current volume, which takes about an hour to hour and a half, depending on your kitchen temperature and the elevation of your town. So it's different where you are. There we go. We're gonna just scrape this off the board and drop it in there. Instructional videos and manuals and cookbooks say you turn the dough to make sure both sides are greased. My solution is easier than that. Just spray some more on the top and be done with it, right? We happen to have a lid for our fancy bowl here. Now, here's the thing. If you're gonna be ready in about an hour and a half to make your sausage rolls or your hamburger buns or your dinner rolls or whatever it is, then you don't need to refrigerate this. But if you are making this ahead of time for tomorrow's occasion, right now at this point, you just finished making the dough, you can put it in the refrigerator and let it rest overnight. The trick is, the next day when you're ready to bake whatever it is you're doing with this wonderful dough, you need to let it to come to room temperature, put it on a floured surface again, work it up a little bit, and then cut it up and make whatever it is you're making. When we come back, we'll show you how to make the brioche sausage rolls. Hey guys, I wanted to let you know we've started doing some live streams on Facebook, okay? Please find your way to Cafe Bagheri's Facebook page. We've been doing some cocktails, shows, hors d'oeuvres, some desserts. We're doing question and answer sessions. We're coming up with some new ideas for live streams on weeknights, on weekends. Please go find Cafe Bagheri's page on Facebook, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun on those live streams. I look forward to seeing you there. So our brioche dough, French brioche dough, has risen now. We're gonna put some flour on our board and work this dough and make our sausage rolls. So I'm not going to make all of this dough. We're gonna make, about 7 or 8 sausage rolls here. So our dough is punched down, it's at room temperature and ready to go. For each of these sausage rolls, I would separate about 2 ounces of dough. If you want more bread on your sausage roll, you can make it larger, about 3 ounces, but 2 ounces seems to be doing the right amount of dough on each sausage roll. You make a long rope. This would be about 1/2 inch thick, and what would you say, a little over 1 foot long, right? Get a sausage, and these are the little Oscar Mayer or several brands that put these out. They're the small breakfast sausage size. They have them with cheese, cheddar cheese in them, beef, and regular pork sausage, right? So you start from one end, kind of hold it like that, and then twist it. See, that was a little too much, so I separate that piece. There you go. And then I'm gonna make sure I have some flour down and roll this a little bit. So you wanna make sure you see the sausage on both ends, right there. Now, I have my cookie sheet here, so I'm going to spray the surface like that. We're gonna put this right here, start laying down our rolls. 1, so another 2 ounce or slightly smaller. As you make these, an experiment, you'll get the right size of dough, the right amount for the way you like your sausage rolls. There you go. So we get another sausage right here. Check this out, just like that. So we're going to stop at 8 of these sausage rolls. I'm going to show you once you have finished wrapping the sausage links with the dough, we're going to put our egg wash on there. This is just a simple egg wash. 1 egg and a tablespoon of water or milk will do. Just make sure it's completely stirred and mixed. If you want a richer, darker color, you can use only egg yolks, but this is just an egg and water. Okay, so here we're going to use our little silicone brush and apply it liberally all over. Make sure you get in the creases here. This is more of a presentation thing. It will make your rolls look more beautiful. The more protein and fat content you have in this egg wash, again, it's going to make for a richer color. So play with that as you will. Now, in this case, I'm going to put some sesames. You can use just raw sesame seeds or pre-toasted sesame seeds for a little richer color. Check this out. You can do poppy seeds, you can do everything, bagel topping, whatever you like. Actually, my family likes them with nothing on them, believe it or not. A little more on the last one. I'm gonna pop these in the oven for 25 minutes. If you have a convection oven, you don't need to turn them halfway, but if not, bake it for 20-22 minutes and then turn it halfway and continue baking to 25 minutes. It's gonna be beautiful. A little darker color is not gonna worry you. They won't burn. It just gives it more character, okay?
Would you rather lose the ability to taste food or lose the ability to cook in general? Like you just don't know how to cook anymore, you can never cook another dish.
I would lose the ability to cook because there's so many cooks better than me that I can go and taste their food. Okay, we've had our sausage rolls in the oven, 365 Fahrenheit for 24 minutes at this point, between 24 and 25, but I stopped at 24 and they look awesome. Look at this. Ready, the right color, cooked through, and then we'll have a cooling rack ready. There you go. They need to cool for about 10 minutes, and then you can store them away or serve them. Well, there you have it, guys. The French Brioche Sausage Rolls have been made here. Very easy, very versatile dough again. You can use it for a lot of things. Please subscribe if you haven't, and hit that little bell icon so we can keep in touch. Do try to make these sausage rolls and send me pictures. I like to see how they turned out, and I hope to see you soon here at Cafe Bagheri.